Alrighty. Let me say something. Twitch is also very weird because of the advertisement little thingy. So I think I might leave. Sorry if you're hearing barking in the background. Everything is so scuffed today. Yeah. I may have to run a 90-second ad right now because when I restart the stream, Twitch also resets the whole thing right there. So, let me play some music, and we are actually gonna start the stream as if we were starting it at the very beginning. So, Alluring, Adam, I see you here. Thank you for being here and subscribing. When we get back to it, if we're able to get back to it, I'm going to play that notification again, alright? So, let's give it a little minute, alright? Because I think we're gonna go for Fall Guys instead.
Standing by.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Complete.
Gaia Viridian, your timing is impeccable because we are restarting the stream right now, so it's kind of a stream start that you're coming in. So let me say what I usually say when I start the stream. The multi-dimensional portal is unstable, but it's also open. Konnichigen! Hold on. It's playing the alert. And our swords will be stained by their blood. And our swords will be stained by their blood. Okay. Konnichigen, I am the multi-dimensional Tajigen Kaiden, a sentient star cluster in VTuber idol form for your entertainment. We actually started the stream like an hour ago, but we've been having a lot of issues with the internet and we had issues with Apex when it came to the graphics. So we restarted it not only because the internet gave us a huge delay that forced me to restart it, but also because we're switching to another game, which is Fall Guys. But now, Gaia, we have an invasion from another dimension from Gaia Viridian. Let me give you a shout out. Gaia is a streamer I'm playing with on the D&D campaign that we had yesterday. That was session number 2 that we had. I see you were doing art. I am so looking forward to seeing the art you possibly do for like the entire party of the D&D campaign. So welcome Gaia, welcome Patrick St. James, and welcome everyone from Gaia's channel. Thank you so much! You are almost welcome here. I hope the internet behaves now after this. It's unfortunately been unstable. So I asked, and also Adam, your sub, I'm also gonna play the alert in a moment. But yeah, there was a thunderstorm today, by the way. There was a big thunderstorm earlier today in the morning. The internet was out for a little bit of that because there was I was mostly asleep. Oh yeah, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. Yeah, sorry to put you on the spot like that, guy. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have mentioned it, but no worries about it. What art were you doing though? Let me ask you, what were you doing right now? But yeah, okay, gotcha. And you were rigging! Oh yes, I think I saw it the other day, yeah. Oh my gosh. I would never be able to do that, I would tell you that. So you have nothing but my respect for doing that. But yeah, what was I gonna say? There was a huge thunderstorm and I slept in today. I woke up much later. This was in the morning. But even while I was half asleep, I was able to hear a huge thunder. Thor, Raven was angry, you know? They were both angry because there was a nearby big strike of thunder. Like, one of those that you don't usually hear, but it was very near. Like, you can picture the strike of thunder just coming down from the sky. Just like Zeus, Odin, you know, it was humongous. So yeah, hopefully nothing burnt in the infrastructure of like my neighborhood or something that killed the internet or whatever. Well, it didn't kill the internet if we are here, right? Anyway, Adam, you did just subscribe. I did get a sub from Adam Bacon Donabot Bandit, my good friend. Supernova explosion. Aha. I believe this is from Final Fantasy X2. So you got the Final Fantasy X-2 victory fanfare right there for that sub, Adam Bacon. $20 months.
Ion and Fastress, Pete Pumps, Ion and Fastress, Pete Pumps, Ion and Fastress, Pete Pumps, Ion and Fastress.
That's the emote from earlier. That's too bad that it couldn't show on the stream properly earlier. But thank you so much for renewing the sub, Adam. Once again, getting me closer to that sweet, sweet new payment now that the threshold has been lowered. Oh, it's been so lovely. But yeah, we are pretty much starting the stream over again. It may be a shorter stream than usual because I still want to end it at the time I was going to end it or so. Oh yeah, Luring, yeah, you definitely get that VIP diamond. Yeah, like it was long overdue. So yeah, you get it for sure. So welcome everybody, you know, it's been good timing if there's new viewers like from Gaia's or from anywhere else arriving right now. We are finishing Battle Royale week, which has been a week dedicated to Battle Royale games every day for 5 days of this week. Because Kamen Rider Geats started last week. By the way, right now the second episode is happening at this very moment. However, I'm not watching it, but I am acknowledging it. And it's based on, well, the premise is that it's a huge Battle Royale taking place on like Earth, sort of. And the world keeps getting reset and there's Kamen Riders and it's a lot of things going on. We don't know much about what's going on with the plot because the series has just started. There's a lot of mysteries that need to be answered and surely they'll be answered as the series continues. But yeah, we played Rumbleverse, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt, Ram Royale, Reforged, Fortnite, and we were gonna play Apex Legends today, however, it unfortunately was not able to work. Like, we had these internet issues, but apart from that, we also had issues with it to the point that we unfortunately can't even play it on the stream anymore. Because running that and OBS and BC Face is too much. And even without BC Face, if I go for a PNG avatar, it's too much for the poor thing. So yeah. Team Fortress 2 and Valorant are super heavy on CPU, you know from experience. League is the only of the games you added that I think you will have no issues with. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. You repeated yourself a little. So actually, thank you for saying that again. I did see it earlier, but I forgot. I'm sweaty now. I'm sweaty. My PC is starting to become old. It's not able to keep up with the times, and it breaks my heart, man, that it's not able to last a little bit longer than that. But yeah, the GPU and the CPU are about to become 5 years old. It's a Ryzen 5 1600, and the GPU is a GeForce GTX 1060 6GB. So it's 6GB of video RAM. And I don't know how you would say for the CPU. I don't know much about those things, honestly. So yeah. But yeah, really for the most part, you see that things are okay. I mean, even Fortnite is a little bit heavy, so... Your warning has been taken, and Lurin. I may need to cancel that poll then, after all. But Fall Guys runs really well. Fall Guys at the very least runs really well, so I'm looking forward to it. And yes, if any of you would like to join me for it, I would be very happy to have squads or something like that in Fall Guys. I'm still gonna play in squads with some random players today and see how it goes. Well, some MMOs are. I think ESO would be a little bit heavy. But last time I played it, I was able to reduce the graphics to something playable right there. But yeah, Final Fantasy XIV at least is able to run at standard graphics, so there's that. Yeah, this is an Apex Ducky. Change of plans, change of plans. Actually, let me put it on the Discord as well. I just did the tweet about that. Things have changed. And things are getting eventful still, though. Metroid! And our swords will be stained by their blood. We have an invasion, and on the last one I didn't do the reverb, so let me do it now. We have an invasion from another dimension, from the Metroid dimension. Another lovely purple live streamer. Welcome Metroid, welcome Cartercraft CC, welcome Raiders. Let me give you a shout out, Metroid. It's so good to have you. Now that I have a live stream at this time, we have the opportunity to get a raid from you. Much appreciated. Oh, yes, you were playing Splatoon 3. I forgot. The game has come out now. Doesn't surprise me that you're playing it. Doesn't surprise me. So check out Metroid for some great, mostly Nintendo gameplay, but I think he has done other things that are outside of the Nintendo bubble. The Nintendo dimensions, if you will. So there's that. So I'm just letting everybody know on my Discord server that we're not gonna play Apex. So welcome everybody, we are restarting the stream right now. You are pretty much catching us at the start of the stream again. And thank you so much. This is the second raid we're getting here in this restart of the stream, if you will. We are switching over to Fall Guys because Apex unfortunately was not able to work anymore on my PC. The last time I streamed it, I mean it's able to work, but like it's not able to be streamed well without a lot of lag and like frame dropping and everything. Otherwise I can play the game, it's just when I stream it that there's problems. Just notifying. And we also had some internet issues, so hopefully they don't happen again. There's been a lot of scuff and issues with the internet, but hopefully everything is okay. Thank you for the lurk from the shadows, Allurin. With all that being said, yes. Hope everybody's doing well. Oh yes, and in the middle of all this madness, I forgot to introduce myself. Konnichigen. I am the multi-dimensional Tajigen Kaiden, a sentient star cluster in VTuber idol form for your entertainment. Glad to have you all here. You came just in time though, for the gameplay to start with Fall Guys. We are finishing what I call Battle Royale Week, in which we have been playing a different Battle Royale game every day, in celebration of a new series that happened. That's actually happening right now. They're airing episode 2 of that right now, and episode 1 was last week, which is called Kamen Rider Geats, and there's a Battle Royale premise to it. So, in dedication to that, we played Rumbleverse, Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt, Realm Royale, and Fortnite this week. We were gonna play Apex originally, but it didn't work out. However, Fall Guys is a Battle Royale game. So we can happily switch to that. Well, happily, we're about to get a lot of salt because it's Fall Guys, you know, it has salt. But we'll see how it goes. And this is a game that I actually play with controllers, so you're gonna see... I think Fall Guys mistakes my DualShock 4 as an Xbox controller. So just to clarify, I'm actually playing with a PlayStation 4 controller. But it might tell you that it's an Xbox controller. So yeah, let's switch to the screen here and let's get into Fall Guys. Let me pause. Oh, there's an update actually, so it's gonna download a few megabytes. Okay, we are actually gonna lag a little bit because it's downloading that. Hold on. Hold on, I think I accidentally canceled the download. Give me a second. I might need to update the game. But well, hopefully things are not scuffy. And happy Saturday and Sunday for you. I hope everything is going well for everyone. It's been quite the eventful day for me today because of what happened here. It's been a roller coaster of a week as well, you know? What have you all been up to, Maniacs? What dimensions have you traveled to? What video games have you played? And how was your week, should I say? It's been a week of many ups and downs for me, you know? A lot of scuff, a lot of messy things, but in the middle of all that, still having fun with the games I'm playing and with the live streams I'm doing. I'm very bummed out we couldn't do the Apex gameplay with Lurin and Grave. I was gonna play with a couple of VTuber friends right here, so that's not gonna happen anymore unless they're willing to join me in Fall Guys. I'm not sure if they have the game or if they play it at all. Doesn't look like it to me. But whatever the case, we can have fun with good old Fall Guys. I'm going to be playing both solo and squads because this is a game in which you can still play squads with random players and still be okay. But will I be able to play? Because I think I canceled the download accidentally. Epic was downloading something. I forget what it was. So I may need to do that right now, actually. Hopefully it's able to work out right there. Bam, 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 bam. And take a look at my flowery Fall Guy. This is the last skin that I was using. I have a lot of cosmetics, so I switch between them a lot. So, satellite repair mission. This is what we're doing right now to earn a few rewards. Let me take a look at this. Ooh, I like the look of those gloves, though. Satellite repair gloves. So yeah, you know, my plans are changing given what's happening to my PC right here. You know, my plans for like what games I'm gonna be streaming now, potentially. Because I want to upgrade also to become a full live to the avatar, fully customized and everything. But that's gonna be very expensive, so that also means that it may be a while before I'm able to have an upgrade to my PC. It should only be the CPU and the GPU that need to be upgraded, but yeah. These are things that take time to get. Ooh, Chicky, look at that. It's kind of cute, but I don't think I need that. These colors, though. I love these colors. It's a Magneto situation. It's purple and red. And you know, I love my purple, so yeah. Again, shoutouts to Metroid. Maybe I'm biased liking him as a streamer only because he has a lot of purple as a color scheme. This is a nice nameplate. Let's buy that. Keeping Mummy. You know what? I'm just gonna buy that. Why not? And Stripey socks. I don't think I need that. Sprinkles baseball cap. For 2200, that's a bit too much though. Let's see. Citrus slush. This could be really good. I'm gonna buy this one. And stars! Stars! That actual stars pattern! Oh, no, wait. This is... Oh, but this is 200 show box. Not kudos. So, for those who don't know, the currency I'm looking at right here is the one that you actually spend money for. Or, you have to grind a lot to get it from a season pass or something like that. Oh, what do you say, Maniacs? What do you say, Superstars? Should I be buying this? Should I buy this right now? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. Should I just bite the bullet and spend 200 of my 600? You may say, oh, that's not a lot. You can recover the 400 quickly, but it actually takes time to do that, or money, or both. Now, yeah, I'm not gonna be spending a lot of money on video games because I gotta be saving it for other IRL things and also to get those things I mentioned. To get the upgrades to my PC and all my VTubers set up. Ugh, I'm so tempted. Okay, in the meantime, let me see what else there is. These shutter shades are really cool, actually. Maybe I'll equip them. Class clown. I like that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you can use those emotes as well to vote in favor or against it. So I am guessing that's a vote against, Gaia. Nay. This looks really nice. This is also why, like, if I save enough showbox, I can get an amazing looking skin like this one. Okay, hold on. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna make it be an actual poll, so you can vote on the poll. Hopefully everybody's able to see it, depending on your platform you're watching on. So give me a second. Yes or no. And I'm also going to allow votes with particles, so you can use your channel points for that one. Let's make it be 3 minutes. So the poll is up. Feel free to vote, and you can vote in whichever way you like. Like, you can vote more than once if you have channel points, which are the star particles. If there's a tie, I'm gonna let that be randomly decided. FYI. But yeah, there's a lot of items here. In the meantime, I can show you what I do have right now. Well, I would have to get out of my flowery self to show you the rest of the stuff I have. Winter Penguin Bow. Penguin. Do I have the lower penguin thing? Is there anything like that? This would look maybe good with the knockout thing. Looks kind of nice like this. We have more purple there, for instance. By the way, voting is free. Like, if you want to spend star particles, it's only like for additional votes. It's completely optional. But yes, fabulous fin bag, jungle frog pouch, jester fits me, right? A jester. And don't worry. It's fashion, guys, so far, but we're gonna get into fall, guys. We're gonna get into actual games in a moment. I'm just remembering also the things I have. Ooh, yes, Neko. Going Neko. Perfect cat ears. The Monkey King skin. Oh, yeah, the tall guy. I think on the last time I streamed Fall Guys, I was using this one a lot because it's a lot of fun. This is one of my favorites as well, this knockout skin. Like, with all the mayhem that goes on in the games, having, like, your head protected like this and wearing gloves just looks so appropriate. I love this one, too. Fabulous Finback. There's the Among Us skin. And this has a chance to also, like, spawn already dead on the game. Baker Boy Cap looks okay. Looks kind of nice, actually. Oh, yeah, but this is the one that's, like, champ. And it looks badass, doesn't it? I think I'm gonna use this right now, actually. I love the look of it. But the lower part of the outfit I may do differently. Paul is about to end, by the way. I'm keeping an eye on it, FYI. What would look good with this, actually? Ooh, this looks kind of nice. Kind of looks like a championship belt in a way. Maybe. And then I can have a pattern. That's a vote for no. Okay, so it's a no. I will not be buying it for showbox. As much as it's fitting for me, that's okay. Let's save that. Let's save that. It's been decided. Kimata. Is that how you say it? Kimata? Maybe I got it wrong, but yeah. Let's choose different colors here, maybe. Or actually, no. Let me change the pattern first. This looks kind of nice. This one looks kind of nice. This is one of my favorite. This AI construct pattern. You think so? Okay. I think you know more Japanese than me, Gaia. Ooh, I am still like in the very early stages of learning it. Like it's mostly just, right now, mostly studying the characters and mostly just going for hiragana. I don't know much katakana. Like I only know the characters for my name, Kaiden. Not for Tajigen, but for Kaiden. K-I-D-N. Even then, I only know how to see them, not as much to write them. Well, actually, those are simple characters. I think I could handwrite them if I wanted to. This looks really fucking cool like this, though. Let me say that. Corral, Falling Hazard, Lightning. Looks kind of nice. This kind of works. Welcome back, Adam. Yes, I acknowledge your Supernova Explosion sub. I'm glad you were able to make it back. Thank you for that sub. Sorry it kind of happened in the middle of the scuff right there, but we are back and we have now gone for Unexpected Fall Guys to end the Battle Royale week, hopefully with a bang. Oh, melon slices. This looks nice. Well, I do have this pattern that has stars on it. So there's that. There's that. Maybe the fact that no won that vote was a good thing. This fireworks one is kind of nice. I don't like the way it fades away, though. This penguin one is so fun. So much fun. Especially on a nice pinkish color. We can switch to it later. I like switching through them a lot. That's the kind of player I am. Oh, and Sweet Fate. Ah, look at that. Look at that. Looks really nice. Let's see. Undies. Watermelon like that. Wave Gradient. I think I am going to go for the AI Construct. And I think this color is good. However, let me see other potential options. Oh, and before that, let me also change the face. What would be fitting? What do you think would be fitting, Maniacs? I mean, I kind of want to have a purple one. This one is good too, though. It really fits with everything else, and it has purple eyes in itself. So that works. How has your week been, though, Adam? And that question goes for all of you. Tell me all about your week. My week has been with a lot of ups and downs, but, you know, the downs haven't been extreme to the point that it's been a bad week. So I'm very much alright in terms of, like, how I am. Or yeah, I could also just have, like, a simple color. But I want to have a nice pattern like this. Let's see the colors we have. That coral blue can be fun with other color schemes. This cherry cream is so much fun. Amethyst doesn't quite fit with the rest of what we're doing here. Night Sky, I think, might be the better one here. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that Night Sky one. I think that works. So let's select... Oh, and it does recognize... No, wait, never mind, no. Yeah, the game is saying that it has Xbox controls, but it's actually a DS4. It's a PS4 controller. Alright, and you know what? We're gonna do this satellite repair mission thing. I don't know what it consists of. I wasn't paying attention, but nevertheless, let's see what we have. Here goes nothing. It's time to fall down. At least I can say that I'm better at this game than Apex Legends. So let's see how it works. So treetop tumble. Let's go for this. Dun, 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 dun. I'm just waiting to say the Ed and Eddie meme for the door round, where you have to go through many doors, and I keep saying, "Life has many doors, Ed boy." Haha. Life has many doors, Ed boys. I don't know. I just like saying that meme a lot. I need to come up with like memes for every single one of these. Fall Guys is a very meme-y game, if that is even a word. Meme-y. So we are in solo mode. It's all up to me and nobody else but me. Oh yeah, I rarely ever get to stay at the top. Wow, that was awful though. And that also rarely happens. Okay, let's give it a try here. Like, staying on top there is way more difficult than it looks. But it's a faster way to get across. It's just that you take a lot of risks. I learned recently from Sakurai Masahiro's channel how important risk and reward is to video games. And I learned that in the most unexpected of ways. Like, I learned a lot of complex, like, strategies to Space Invaders that I had no idea existed. You know, Space Invaders, one of the most classic games of all time. And on the surface level, one of the most simplistic games of all time, and yet it can be so complex. I had no idea it could get that complex. Ah! What? What? What was that? What the hell happened there? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What? Are you kidding me? What the hell happened there? Well, we're off to a great start, eh? Why was I not able to complete that jump? No. Oh, Fall Guys, but look at what we got though. Okay, you know what? I have to equip this. I know I just equipped a new outfit, but I have to change my outfit. I forgot that I would be unlocking that soon. This pattern is one of the most cute things I've ever seen. That was a really weird thing, but Fall Guys can be a lot like that. Just weird eliminations that are just like, I think somebody grabbed me and he like messed up my jump. And I think that's what happened. I'm not sure though. Okay, we can have some like cute looking shoes. Just being like this though is enough. We don't need to do any more than that. But I could change the face too. What could look good with this? Yeah, I think we should have one of the white faces. Default, or we could have it with purple gaze. Let's have it with purple gaze, just to be on brand still. Because it's purple. Man, Fall Guys! Mediatonic! Yeah, this is what Fall Guys is like. Like, shenanigans that are like so unexplainable happen a lot. So yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, if anybody knows by any chance when the new season of Fall Guys is starting, do say it in the chat. Do let me know. I don't know if it's been confirmed by now, but it's been delayed like at least a couple times. So that's why I'm so curious about when that's going to happen. This one has been going on for a while, but that's okay because first of all, in a personal level, I haven't like gotten to the end of the battle pass because I don't play this game enough to get there. And the game has very slow progression at times. It can be really harsh sometimes. And in a non-personal level, it makes sense because it's like, this is the first season of a revamped Fall Guys. It's like a realm reborn in Final Fantasy. You know, when Fall Guys became free-to-play recently, they called this new season, which I think is actually the 7th season, they call it Season 1. So the previous seasons are going to be known as Legacy Season 1, Legacy Season 2, etc, etc. This epic takeover and making it be free-to-play is one of the best moves they've ever done for Fall Guys. And I say that having bought this game, having obtained this game before it was free-to-play. It was definitely worth the money. And I mean, I think they gave me some things for being an OG. I don't remember what they were anymore, but I recall I must have gotten some reward for getting the paid version of the game before. Wow, look at that skin that this person in front of me has. They have the big hammer or whatever it's called. I've never seen that before. That looks amazing. That is very, very pleasing to look at. We also have a Sonic the Hedgehog. Nice, our squad is doing really well. Well, we have this player a little bit behind, but other than that, we're doing well. There's a lot of players that have the spike bracelets. I remember seeing a meme a while ago in which somebody was showing a picture of a real-life spike bracelet, you know, very metal-looking, very metal-like. And they were like, why, yes, I play Fall Guys, and they were showing the bracelet. It's funny. This very cutesy game can have things like that. I think we have a player that had some issues or is AFK or something. So bad about that squad, unfortunately. And Gaia, thank you for watching from the shadows. Do you know what we really need that I hope they add eventually? We also need to have a Shadow the Hedgehog skin. Yeah, because I think we have Dr. Eggman, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. So next they can have Amy, Rouge, Shadow, Metal Sonic maybe. Shadow is priority number 1 for me though. Gotta do Shadow first. Maybe Silver the Hedgehog also. There's definitely room for like another collab. So I'd love to see that. Alright, let's see how we keep doing. That penguin skin is so much fun. I always love admiring the skins as well. Even when you look at a simple guy that's like just a pink default plain outfit, they look really cute as well, and they're pleasing to the eyes in their own way too, if that makes any sense. Seesaw, okay. This is like very luck based. A lot of them are very luck based, but other than the luck factor, I think I do decently in this one. There's a couple of like rounds in this game in which I'm like amazing at, like I'm killer. Top 10, top 3. But there are some others in which I'm just like bottom of the barrel. Absolutely awful. So as I said, life has many doors, Ed boy. Just like the seesaws right here, it can go up and it can go down. These seesaws are a reflection of life and the universe, you see? They can go up and they can go down. When you make things go down, they go up. When you make them go up, they go down. See, we can have philosophy in Fall Guys. We can have some deep lore in this game. I mean, if this game rises in popularity and it keeps going, I can see them introducing a storyline or some sort of thing to it. I mean, look at Splatoon, for example. It's a game that's mostly known for its multiplayer, but it still has a solid storyline. Fortnite eventually added the storyline as well. You're getting ads? You shouldn't be getting ads, Adam. You're literally a subscriber. You should not be having any advertisements. That's completely wrong. Okay, let me try the big Yeetus here. Ah, that was so close. Ah! Oh, you didn't? What do you mean to say? Let's not try that thing anymore. Oh, okay, okay. That was a funny coincidence. Yeah, like we have 90-second ad breaks every 30 minutes or so. And I'm not doing it for the money, though it's nice to eventually, you know, gather the money to get a payment and all that. I'm doing it just so we don't have pre-roll ads for those 30 minutes. Especially when we get a raid, right? But if you're a subscriber, you should not be seeing them. So yeah. Okay, we're doing alright. It's a 50-50 whether we make it to the final round or so. At that point, what they should be doing is jumping and grabbing onto the ledge. But yeah, this game plays a lot better when I use a controller for it than using the mouse and keyboard. Like, it's a world of difference. But we still made it. We still made it, though. That's good. It's like a world of difference, seriously. I still haven't tried playing it with my Xbox 360 controller. It's like a third-party, sort of cheap controller, so I don't use it as much as the PS4 controller, which is an actual, like, Sony. It's an official PlayStation controller, so it's a very high quality. But sometimes it's nice to have a difference to the gameplay. I also have a nice 8-bit though SNES type controller. I would like to buy myself more controllers in the future for PC and Switch. Those are my two consoles right now. In the future, I might buy myself a PS4 or PS5 maybe because of its exclusives, but not gonna be anytime soon because of the money things I talked about. Like, there's those and other things I gotta prioritize before that. As fun as the exclusives might be. Alright, let's be careful with the snowballs. This one is extremely tricky for me. It's extremely tricky because... well, this version especially because, like... not only is it dodging the snowballs, but also avoiding falling into those holes. And in this case, the holes are everywhere. Oh no. And you can't keep eyes on the two snowballs all the time. It's extremely tricky. Ugh. A lot of people have been eliminated already. My entire squad, oh my god, we are all eliminated. Like, it's just a matter of luck at this point. You do your best though, you do your best, but it's still a matter of luck. We're out. We're out of the game. This is like the more difficult version of it, because there's more easy versions of this one. I was the last survivor there. Sole survivor of a kill without a sound. Sole survivor. Oh, they're doing double XP? Interesting. I think they're doing double XP right now. It's a really good time to play Fall Guys. What have I said before? What have I said before? Hold on. This is the catchphrase that I like to use. Pinchi wa chansuda. Where there is danger, there's opportunity. You see? Every cloud has a silver lining, my friends, because the fact that we couldn't play Fall Guys, I mean Apex Legends, and now we play Fall Guys, we get to take advantage of this double XP they're doing right now. It works out very nicely. So yeah, if any of you want to play Fall Guys with me, it's a really good time to be playing it. So there you go. Oh no, Bacon, I have not started the Rings of Power. They're already on episode 3. By the time I started, the series will be over, I think. I don't know if I want to watch it. I've started to hear some bad things about it, as I feared. Some good things about it too. What do you think about it though, if you have started it? I was mostly going in with... I was going in cautiously pessimistic. 5 episodes to go? Okay. I have so many series to watch. Depending on what time I have tomorrow, I might watch it. But I'm probably gonna watch Kamen Rider Geats and Futon PI. So there's that. What I have been keeping up with is Kamen Rider Geats, Futon PI, and Overlord. Some things are nice, okay. I still don't like that ugly Dwarven woman, because she doesn't have a beard! She's ugly! She's not ugly, she's just inaccurate. But I say ugly because, like, I hate it. Some things not so much? Okay. Let's go again. We're once again in squad mode. This one can get really messy, but at least it's the first round, so it's gonna be the easiest possible version, I guess. Maybe I spoke too soon, actually. This is more difficult than I expected it to be. Those, like, rotating hammers right there, they are very lethal. Yeah, you see what I mean? You see what I mean? Oh my god. Mediatonic. Have mercy! This is one of the most difficult ones. Dude, yeah, like, there's an easier version than this. Than this one. This is a very difficult version. Oh my god in heaven. Is the stream lagging, by the way? Can anybody tell me? Because I'm having some connection. Whoa. Whoa! Okay, the stream is not lagging. Good god! Why are we getting such a difficult version of this so early? It's the first round. I'm pretty sure barely any players have made it through right now, by the way. Wow. I think we're getting the max difficulty version at the very beginning. I think sometimes they just do it that way randomly to keep things spicy. Oh, and it's very spicy, alright. I am not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. No, we ain't gonna make it. We're not gonna make it anymore. Oh, oh, we're not gonna make it. No, we didn't make it. I mean, 2 members of the squad were able to make it. That was impossible, holy shit. Talk about impossible. No, that was completely out of my league. An entirely different dimension. Picoro said that when he first faced the Supreme Kaio-sama, the Kaioshin, in the Majin Buu saga. That's like the literal translation of what he said in Japanese. The Latin American dub keeps it that way, basically. And it still works. But other translations change it. Like the new Latin American dub of Dragon Ball Kai. And I think some other dubs in other languages change that. But it's worth that. It's worth mentioning. Because, you know, I'm all about dimensions. So yeah. Ijigen. Different dimension. Ijigen. There you go. Good old Fall Guys shenanigans, though. Damn it! I want to take a crown, at least a squad crown. We need to get that V. Kosumoringu ni noroshi wo agero. Come on. Take away Etsuga, call me. Gan, 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 gan. That's Victory by Jam Project, by the way. We did get a nice victory yesterday with the Superstar Squad in Fortnite. We just didn't sing the victory song. Another time, perhaps. VICTORY 3, 2, 1, say don't ever give up. Oh yeah! We're back to solo mode. Jigen no tobira wo unmei wo sekai ni hagane no beat wo kisame. We got some imposters here, some sussy people. There's like 3 Among Us skins. Like, very near me. I don't know what's up with the little cheese on top of them, though. I think it's just meant to represent one of the customization options from the actual game, from like Among Us itself. And they chose the cheese one. And they call it being cheesy. There's also a Sonic the Hedgehog, a raccoon, a nice little ice cream cone there. Makes me crave some ice cream. I could have some ice cream after the stream today, actually. That might be nice. Yeah, I think I might have some. This game always makes me crave like donuts and cookies and ice cream and a bunch of sweets like that. It's gonna make me get so fat. It's gonna make me get all jiggly like the beans here. All jiggly and gelatinous. But it's so cute though. I mean, it does promote healthy habits, at least because it recommends fruit as well. So there's that. But it's still a lot of sugar. So yeah, maybe don't pay attention to like the sodas and the ice creams and the donuts and all that. Pay attention to the fruit, the bananas, the kiwis, the apples. What is your favorite fruit, Maniacs? Do you have such a thing? For me, I think my favorite fruit is bananas. Though peach kind of gets close to it. I absolutely love peaches. But I prefer when my food is simple to eat. I don't like when it's complicated to eat because, you know, I eat because I need to, not because I want to. As tasty as it is, like, as nice as it is to have a delicious experience, like, if I could afford not to eat, if it were optional, I probably would be doing it like once a month. So having to do that every day for several times a day, I prefer things to be simple. So bananas are far simpler, so I lean towards them. Shoutouts to Kamen Rider Gaim. Because Kamen Rider Gaim has a fruit gimmick. And there's a rider based on a banana. There's a rider based on a peach. And those two riders actually have a connection with each other. There's important connections that happen between them in the storyline. Obviously not saying anything because of spoilers, just in case, but it needs to be mentioned. Ah! That was kind of close. I felt like I needed to leap just in case. This is where it gets tricky. The huge jelly bean traffic, the other players that is, also makes it difficult to have complete jumps sometimes. Sometimes you end up bumping into another player, and that messes up your jump. And that's part of the game's difficulty. Ah. I'm not even gonna bother with the center ones, I'm just gonna go to the side here. The ones in the center... Well, actually, the ones in the center look achievable. There's a more difficult version of them, And this is not that difficult version. But yeah, going to the side is a lot better, as you saw. You just see how close that was? Sorry if that was a bit loud. I noticed right at the very end that we were 27 out of 28 players qualified, and there were 2 of us right there, so... Oh, they were right in front of me. But hey, I've been on the other side of the coin there as well. Like, I've been the one that qualifies with somebody literally right behind me. Oh no, oh no. That's Fall Guys for you. Life has many doors, said boy. I need to start saying like a bunch of philosophical quotes for this game. About life having its ups and downs and all that. So is life. Unexpected twist today. I mean, I thought that at this time I would be playing Apex with my VTuber friends in a nice collab. Although they wouldn't be streaming, but it's still a collab in that sense. I would have been able to have a nice squad, but sadly not gonna happen. Not like this, at least. The Whirly Gig, though. Let's go. The Twirly Whirlies. The Whirly Gig. Try saying that 3 times fast. Or 5 times fast. If that's too easy for you. The Whirly Gig. The Whirly Gig, the Whirly Gig, the Whirly Gig, blah, blah, blah. I can't do it. But alright. Now we're back to squad mode. Dun, 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 dun. Well, actually, I may not have ice cream after the stream because I was also thinking of getting some chamomile. Some chamomile. And if I do that, I mean, it's a hot drink and it's a cold thing. Like, I shouldn't have them too close to each other. It's bad for my stomach. To have something very cold and something very hot. Not a good idea. And I'm not gonna have enough time to wait between each of them. Because it's late for me. And I'll have to go to sleep soon after the stream today. Stand up! Oh my god! Ah! Stand up! That's the thing about the jelly bean physics. Sometimes your Fall Guy does not stand up on time. It continues to just roll because it's so jiggly. It can't help it. All right, we have an okay second place. We're on first place now. That squad member is having issues, sadly. I can see this squad member is struggling with this round. Yeah, and you know, the rounds that I'm good at, some players are unbelievably bad at those rounds. And the rounds that I'm bad at, some players are unbelievably good at those rounds. So, there's like a great balance of, a great variety of skills in the player base. And I think that's the way it's meant to be. It's good that it's like that. There's about 12 seconds left. Oh my gosh, they are so close. They are so close. You can do it, Wolfie. Is that a wolf that they have as the skin? I think we still qualified though. Why did the round end though? There were 7 seconds left, I think. What happened there? But okay. We still qualified. Oh my god! Is that like the Jungle Bear? The Jungle Book Bear? What was the name of that? What was the name of the bear from the Jungle Book? One of my squad members has a skin, I think that looks from the Jungle Book. Simba? No, that's the lion from... I forget. Oompa? Simba? Lamba? Something like that. I forget the name. It looks like the bear from the Jungle Book. I forget the name. The one that sings the bare necessities. I think it's a bear. Yeah, the bare necessities. Like, it's the pun, right? Oh, no, not this one. I suck at this one, too. Like, the blasted name of that character was on the tip of my tongue. But I can't quite recall right now. I just know it's similar to Simba. and like Oompa Loompa, something like that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not jump that soon, actually. Let's not jump the gun. I'm gonna need to concentrate on this one. Somebody's emoting there. The absolute maniac. Also, some people grab you because they like doing dirty tactics like that. I say dirty, I mean, it is dirty, but it's also valid. It's something you can do in the gameplay. And it eliminates opponents from you. It makes it better for you and your squad to have a better chance. But I'm still not gonna do it, though. Not in a situation like this, at least. Whoa, that was kind of close. What is the blasted name of that bear? I think I'm just gonna look it up because it's like eating away at me not to know. I hate not knowing. Sometimes. About 12 seconds left. It's gonna get really fast now, like Sonic the Hedgehog. Like the Flash. Like Barry Allen. Like Jay Garrick. Jay Garrick is a Flash, right? We were actually first place, so not too shabby. What the hell is the name of that bear from the Jungle Book? I'm gonna have to check. Yeah, there you go. Did you see him? Right next to me. He was there. Please, if somebody knows, let me know. Otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna look it up right now on Wikipedia. Let me do it now. Hopefully it's okay. It's like a similar name to Simba, but I'm pretty sure that's one of the lions from The Lion King. What the hell is the name of the Mowgli? I'm looking at it very quickly. The Bare Necessities. Baloo! There we go. I was thinking Oompa Loompa because of the ooh somehow. There you go, Baloo. I think it's Baloo that sings that. Alright, scoring hoops. The yellow one got it. It was so close. All three of us were right next to it. I'm getting like the connection issue notification here. Whoa, that was very close. I nearly didn't get that one. We should all be very spread out across the map. We are Team Blue right here. Like Baloo, Blue Baloo. Yeah, we literally have a blue Baloo because there's somebody with a Baloo skin. A Baloo outfit on my team. So they're a blue Baloo. Try saying that 3 times fast. Blue Baloo, Blue Baloo, Blue Baloo. Nice rhyme right there, I would say. Red is gonna get that. I'm gonna try to stick around here. Mostly you don't wanna just randomly go around the map. You kinda wanna stick to one area. And hope you get lucky enough to get a hoop near you. Just like I did with that golden hoop right there. That was great. But we're in a very precarious position here. It's a very close game between all colors, actually. I'm not gonna go for that golden one. It's too far away. It's not worth it. This one, though. Hey, wait a minute. Why didn't I get it at first? That must have been some lag or something. Red got that golden one. Let me go somewhere else. I don't like that place. That was really weird. We had some weird lag there, I think. An area that's not populated, hopefully. That would be better, I think. Like, around this area, there aren't many people. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Damn, we're gonna have to drop down for that one. I don't think we're gonna be able to get it. Now, yeah. Like, at some point, if you know you're too far away from the golden hoop, don't bother with it. You're just gonna waste your time. You and your team's time if it's a team mode like this one. You're better off going for a hoop that's near you. Way more efficient. For all the hoop games that are in this game. However, if you do see that you have a potential close opportunity for a golden hoop nearby, there we go. Blue Baloo right there. That's gotta be Baloo. I had no idea. Or it's something that looks very similar to Baloo. I had no idea they had a Jungle Book collab. Or something like that. Disney skins look very fitting for this game. The one I still want is the Teletubbies. The Teletubbies would be perfect for this. Okay, final round. Oh gosh. I think we have like 16 players, if I counted them correctly. So that's gonna be a lot of people for the final round. Usually it's less than that. How many are we? I think we're 12 actually. I miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think it was 12. 15, okay. It must have been 16 and one of the players left before. So there's a squad with 3 people, I think. Yeah, it was gonna be 16 originally. This always is kind of a matter of luck for me. It requires some incredible skill, like sometimes it feels like Olympic level of skill. Esports world tournament level of skill. Are any of you into any esports maniacs? We may potentially play League of Legends next week, so yeah. There's your share of esports right there. I mean, I had Fortnite yesterday. Fall Guys, yeah, like any game should try to have its own like world tournament and stuff like that, but Fall Guys is very much a luck-based game, in my humble opinion. Like seriously, from my experience, like Fall Guys is like 50% luck-based, like in general. Like in this game. Ah! Oh, did we win? Did we win? Yes! Victory! Bam, 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 bam. And Balloon's celebrating with me. Look at that. Look at that. Can we get some GGs in the chat for that? If you have my emote, make sure to use that. Wonderful. Good game, everyone. That's the beauty of squad mode. You are more likely to get some wins. Got some nice kudos and experience. For all this, that's what I'm talking about. VICTORY. 3, 2, 1, say don't ever give up. Oh yeah! Pixel shades, nice, nice, nice. I think it's time for me to change my costume soon. Oh, new victory celebration. I'm gonna equip that immediately. And also some level ups in the chat. Exclamation mark level up for this. I want to see what this looks like. Nice. 100 show box. Now I have 700 speed champ nickname. Let's go. I get so much. Nice. And I get 1 more crown. So that helps me advance through the crown pass. The crown progression, whatever it's called. Oh, that was wonderful. Wonderful victory right there. Let me actually put the emotes so you know which emotes I'm talking about. You either subscribe or you unlock them for 24 hours if you have enough particles to get them. That was great. That's the beauty of being in the squads. And I think I was actually the literal last survivor there just for a moment. So that was a great victory. That was a great victory right there. Yeah, I think I'm now just noticing it. I was the very last one and I was about to fall off too. Usually it's like that. When the game is about to end, it's like everybody's about to fall. It's whoever falls first that loses at that point. Okay, I wanna change my things in the interface here. First, I wanna change the nickname. What should I go for? Keeping Mummy. Just Peachy. All right, you know what? I'm gonna go for Just Peachy because I mentioned peach as one of my favorite fruit earlier. And what should I get here? That looks good. Oh yeah, the shades. We got the shades recently. Just Peachy. And let me change my outfit now too. Let's see what this looks like with other things on. Actually, let me see. What do I have that I haven't used yet? This winter penguin bow. Let me see. Is there anything else on the battle pass that is related to the penguin stuff? Like, this is kind of related to that, but not quite. Like, is there a lower piece of that penguin outfit? Woo! Woo! It's kind of like We Will Rock You from Queen. Oh my gosh, that is so good. That penguin cake. That sprinkle top is so much fun. Sumo inflatable. That looks like so much fun too. Oh man, these ones are so fun. The Rhino Rodeo. Doesn't show it to you here, but I've seen it from other people that have won. Look at that avocado! Look at that! This burger here, again, promoting unhealthy eating habits maybe. Beetroot Blush, Burning Sensei, Golden Gray, Sprinkles Donut Bag, and the Mecha Godzilla one. It will take me a long time to get to 100. I don't think I'm going to be able to play enough before they get to the next season. Those cartoon gloves were a lot of fun with other skins. But let me see. Let me see what I'm in the mood to wear. If you want me to wear anything, I'm all ears, by the way. Speaking of ears, I'm all cat ears right here. I think I know what colors I want to use for this, actually. I want to use some pinky colors because of the... Yeah, this will fit. And this looks so kawaii, so cute, especially that huge penguin in the back. This one could look better, actually. I would prefer it to look a little bit different than that. Melon slices. Stockings. I can't wait for holiday season this year. I hope it's a merry time. I think it might be the first, like, almost post-pandemic holiday season. So, the first holiday season since 2019 where people go out with frequency. Like, the pandemic is not exactly over still, but it's more over than it was at this point in 2021, or as it was some months ago, I guess. But yeah, stay safe, all things considered. But it's not gonna be as much like remote celebration and staying indoors as the past 2 years, I think. But I could be very wrong. For all I know, we're gonna be in the middle of a completely new quarantine by that time. This looks really nice. I like these vibes. Like cybernetic cat vibes. A lot of VTubers give those vibes. Cybernetic or cat or both. You know? Those are very regular things to see in a VTuber. Something cybernetic themed or something cat themed. And you know what? I would not have it any other way. I love each and every one of those VTubers. Yeah, you know, Vocaloid, I think, is one of the biggest foundations for what VTubing is today. For VTubing in itself. And they always gave them, Hatsune Miku and company, they always came across as like cyber idols, so to speak. And I don't mean that because they're digital, like me, like VTubers are. Digital talents, virtual talents, but like the type of clothing they have and like the type of like theme they have. Because there's VTubers, like, even though every VTuber is a virtual talent, there's such a thing as being themed like a forest-themed VTuber, a water-themed VTuber, like a mermaid tuber or something like that. Like, it's not necessarily cybernetic. I mean more like very tech-like, maybe cyberpunk-like, high technology, sci-fi, futuristic, that kind of thing. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is also like that a lot. Not sure, you know, the best way I can describe it is cybernetic. VR, for example. VTubers get that vibe a lot too because many also go into VR dimensions. And as time goes on, we're just gonna see more and more connections between VTubing and VR. Like, you know how VTubing has become so common now? Like Iron Mouse said, literally everybody's gonna be a VTuber. Maybe not literally everybody, but like in a sense, everybody is gonna become a VTuber. I believe Riku Tasumi of Niji Sanji did say also that everyone will have a virtual avatar in the future. And when you look at a future like Ready Player One's future, not a VTuber necessarily, but like just as in the same way that everybody has an email address, that everybody has a phone number, everybody has a smartphone. That's not a literal everybody, but like in essence, that's a common thing for like citizens of the world, if you will, right? That's gonna be the future as well. Everybody will have some sort of virtual face. Some of them will be more customized than others, and did you see that atrocity right there? That pendulum is the game changer. And I was literally the last one to qualify. That was so close. Oh my god. But I love this skin, this cybernetic Neko, if you will. It's so lovely. Bum 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 bum. But yeah, oh, and actually I should probably change the face. That might be better too. But yeah, I do believe that that's the future that's gonna come. By the end of the century, maybe. It may take longer than that though, but everybody will have some sort of virtual face like that. Like, they'll be able to have a virtual avatar in that way. And it will be as commonplace as a phone number, as a smartphone, and as much of a thing that everybody's expected to have. Whether, or maybe like an email, some people will use it more than others. Maybe an email is a better comparison because of that. Smartphones are like more essential to living at this point. But yeah, that sort of thing, you know? Okay, we're gonna continue talking after this because I think I need to concentrate on this. So, 2 pears, 1 dragon fruit, 2 pear, 1 dragon, 2 pears, 1 dragon, 2 pear, 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 1 dragon. That's a dragon fruit, I think. Don't push me! Alright. Hopefully I don't get any of these wrong. 2 dragon, 2 dragon, 2 dragon, 1, 2, 3, 4 pear. And 1 durian, 2 dragon, 4 pear. 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 This one. That was close, that was close. 2 dragon fruits. Again, I think that's a dragon fruit. I'm not sure if I get it wrong. Doesn't matter as long as I can remember. 4 grapes, 3 durian, 2 pears, 3... Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4 grapes, 3 durian, 2 pears. 4 grapes, 3 durian, 4 pears. 4 grapes, 3 durians, 2 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 pears, 3 durians. Okay. And again, I think this is a durian fruit. I'm not sure. Ah, alright. I completely need to put all my attention on this and nothing but this. So, okay, back to the topic. Let's continue the conversation. VR, VTubing and all that, right? Especially VTubing is gonna become more of a presence. And yeah, like if people, especially if people get to have a virtual avatar and it starts to become a Ready Player One situation in that you have a whole world to live in, there's gonna be idols. There's gonna be more of a need for like virtual idols like that. And it's great because you will be able to have the opportunity to be a virtual influencer personality like us, like a VTuber is, or like many VTubers strive to be. At least that's what I strive to be. And even if I do it for one person, I think it's enough for me to call myself a VTuber influencer idol, or whatever word you want to use. All of them apply. There's a lot of words that apply. That's why I say so many words. When one will suffice, I say 20 words. That's the kind of person I am. But yeah. I gotta be careful with those. Ugh! Some of them are very difficult to dodge. That game controller and those stars, they look so nice. Those are my favorites. The star and the game controller. Of course, I'm biased because I love video games and I'm all about superstars, right? Those stars are so nice to look at. Stop grabbing me! I'm not even taking a look at like myself. I'm just looking in the distance. 1,000-yard stare, just looking at the cannons and what they're firing there. So I don't know who's grabbing me and when they're grabbing me. It's kind of difficult to tell. 4 more people need to be eliminated. As the game goes on, it's gonna get worse and worse. There's too many people here. It might be difficult to move. So I might get eliminated because I couldn't move because there's too many people near me. We might all get eliminated at once on this side because we're clustered so close to each other. Careful with that Jupiter, if that's what it is. I don't know. Okay, Jupiter! Limit break! Kamen Rider Meteor! Whew, that was close, alright. Oh, and I think there was also a time limit. I wasn't paying attention, actually. Alright, alright. I was just moving around a lot just to keep the momentum because I could stay still and only move when I need to, but I'm not gonna have momentum because I'm just starting to move, right? I gotta be an object in motion. It's basic physics. Haha. Gotta have that momentum. At least that much of physics I do know, right? Better to continue moving an object that's already in motion than starting an engine of something that's not in motion. That's why when you're racing, you don't want to like stop your car, you don't want to slow down too much, you don't want to reduce your speed too much because then it's kind of like kickstarting the engine again. It kind of goes the same for you and your mental motivation. Maybe not as much physics there, but there's a similarity. Kickstarting your motivation, your mental engine, if you will. If you have ADHD, your engine needs more oil, for example. I love making those analogies. Oh, and I love this background song. This one is great. I really need a tail right here. This game, again, is very luck-based for me. Kind of based on if I spawn with a tail first or not. There is some skill involved to an extent, but sometimes luck is not on your side. Let's see if somebody starts chasing me here. Some people are able to just play 4D chess around here. There's some places where you really end up playing 4D chess. And sometimes it just gets completely difficult. Look at that. They play some nice 4D chess right there. 5D chess. Yeah, I am not a mathematician. Physics ain't for me, and neither is this. Okay, we got that one, kind of. There were like 3 people with tails there. That played against them. Sort of. These are the safer areas, actually, because people don't notice you here as much. Yeah, staying down here is mostly safer. The point is that I have it by the end of the game. That's the only thing that matters. That you have it when the game is over. That you have your tail, I mean. And I did. 30-second tail time. Right, so there's medals depending on how much tail time you have. Because there's others in which it's about how much time you have rather than if you have it at the end. But this one is more like having it at the end, so that's when it counts. But I'm remembering now. The safest area to be at is underneath those things there. Most people forget about that area because it's also kind of hard to look at. So it also plays against you that it's kind of hard to tell where you are and where other people are. Ooh, jump showdown final round, okay. Anything may happen here, this could go anyway. 難しいけど頑張ります。いつでも頑張ります。でも、悔しい。悔しいです。It's difficult, but I will try my best. I always try my best. But it's so annoying. I'm gonna try anyway. Let's see how we do. And what else can I say? I think as time goes on, I mean, we're gonna see VTubers do more motion tracking with themselves. To the point that a time in which VTubers didn't have motion and weren't moving around like a person that's not a VTuber, that's a live action streamer, face cam and all that, is like what black and white television is now. Something that only existed in that format because there was no other choice. Not because it was an aesthetical choice. Like you wouldn't even see VTubers that are like this, that only move around like this, for example. Hell, we may not even be using the term VTuber, you never know. But yeah. And this is gonna be for 2 reasons. This is gonna go in 2 ways. It's gonna go in the professional side of things, and it's gonna go in the consumer, casual side of things. The professional side of things, hold on, I'll talk about this in a moment. Let me concentrate on this because it's getting really heated. There's many other players left. That was a difficult jump. Yeah. I was trying to get ahead because, yeah, nothing I could do there. Nothing I could do. And I was the only one eliminated from that. How the hell? How the hell did they get through that? Magicians. They are magicians. Some players are just magicians at this game. Or at least that's what it feels like. See, it's just like other battle royales. It's like, how did you do it? Teach me, master. Something like that. But yeah, from the professional side of things, as technologies keep developing, the first people that are gonna get access to those high-tech VR studio setups and tracking technologies or what have you, whatever they're called, are going to be the companies. They're going to be the agencies. Hololive, Nijisanji, Bishoujo, Prism, Sunderia, Wactor. You know, I could go on and on, but I'm not gonna name more because I feel like I'm always gonna miss a company that's worth mentioning. But well, Hololive might literally be the first one that gets it. They're the ones that have, probably the ones that have the biggest budget in the entire world for these things. And the ones that are more concerned with these things than other companies. Or well, no, that's not true. It's the budget thing. Forget the other thing I said. But yeah, that's how it's gonna be. So they'll be the pioneers of that. VTubers will be the pioneers of a lot of things, but agency VTubers or independent VTubers that are unbelievably rich, whether it's from their own VTubing activities or something outside of it, are gonna be the first ones to get that. Which makes sense, of course, which makes sense. And they should get it, like they should be able to produce the highest quality content. Let the entertainment industry be shook by these revolutions. That's what I'm all about. And I want to be part of that revolution, that's why I'm here. But yeah, I mean, I already am in a way, just by being a VTuber in the first place. But the consumer / casual side of things, again, goes into that thing in which everybody will get a virtual avatar. There's a lot of Among Us avatars here, by the way. There's like 4 or 5 of them. We got an imposter here somewhere. This is very sussy. And there's a nice Shovel Knight there too. I forgot there was a... Whoa. That was just awful. I forgot there was a Shovel Knight skin available. But yeah, hold on. It's always impossible to go through that central platform there. As they become more commonplace, it's gonna become cheaper and easier to get access to better tracking technologies and stuff like that. That kind of thing. Yeah. So that's how it's gonna happen. That's how the VR uprising is going to happen. You see the VTuber uprising tag a lot. VR VTuber uprising. It's kind of weird, right? Because it feels like in the future the term VTuber may be replaced by something more accurate, because it goes beyond just VTubing, if you will. Like it starts to go into VR technologies, even though they're already there and they're still called VTubers, for example. You do have things like livers being used. It's mostly Nijisanji that uses that, but livers I have seen used like in general somewhere else. Agents, Prism agents, which is a really great way to say it. It's really nice. So there's those terms also. And really, like, VTubers are also content creators, entertainers, live streamers, influencers. Like, it's a term that can be used for live action creators as well, not just VTubers. So in that way, VTubing also feels like it's not telling you the full story. But even now, I mean, I said it right there, like, it implies YouTubing. Like, it comes from YouTube because of the whole tube thing. But even then, VTubing is still used. So I think even like 50 years from now, when the world looks so different, and all of those things are so different now, I think they will still be around. They will just have developed into a very advanced form by then, unless humanity has destroyed itself or something. Even then, I think those terms may still be used. But it's difficult to say. I like the super insider knowledge that I need to really be able to tell you this sort of thing. But it's always a fun topic for me to talk about. So I hope it's just as entertaining for you to listen to as it is for me to talk about. Careful with these rhinos. This part gets really tricky sometimes, as we've seen. Alright, that game could have been worse. I've had better games than this one, but I've had worse games than this one too. Ooh, that is a nice purple color scheme. And it's the penguin stuff. I need to get that black and purple. I don't think I have that. As soon as I see it, I need to buy it. And they're right next to me. They're right next to me. I so need to get that. That is definitely my color scheme. Sadly, they got eliminated, but they look good while they got eliminated. What do you think, Maniacs? What do you think the VTubing industry is gonna look like in the future? I should probably do a Satsudan, a Just Chatting stream talking about that. It might be good for the end of the year, actually. Like, I talk about my 2023 plans, and I talk about beyond that. Especially if I'm talking about VTubing. VTuber stuff in 2023. Really, anything 2023. Final Fantasy 14 in 2023. Fortnite in 2023. I don't know. Master Duel, whatever game I'm playing at the time. Okay, we have the tail game again, though. Gotta get the imposter! Ah, you were the imposter, I gotcha, imposter. You were too sussy. Let's see if I can stick it around here. They have a tail too. Yeah, you stay there, you stay there, you stay there. I'm gonna stay around here. As I told you, not many people come here. But they still come though, I gotta be on edge. I gotta be on edge. Just gotta check my rears, my flanks, if you will. There was somebody there, as you saw. But most people just don't pay attention. When they do though, when somebody goes near, I gotta do my strats as best as I can. Running out of there. Bum, 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 bum. You see, that one didn't notice me. I was right behind them, and they didn't notice me initially. You know, this literally is kind of like a game of Among Us. Like, you gotta, like... How do I explain it? My thought process, saying this is like Among Us. You have some players that don't fit in, and players that fit in. If that makes any sense. Oh, that was close. They nearly got my tail. Ah! 1 minute, 20 seconds tail time. I think I got it for pretty much the entire game, but I'm not sure. That was a golden medal. That was a golden medal on that one. That's gonna give me some good XP, I think. Yeah, staying down there is still the best strategy. It's not foolproof. I don't think anything is ever gonna be foolproof in any game in Fall Guys. But it's still the best strategy for this one. Much like with the hoop game, you know, when I say that the swiveler, oh, this one, I suck at this one. Like, it kind of depends on luck for me. Like, if one of those bars doesn't get me, I just have to be lucky that I'm able to jump over that bar, and it doesn't, and I don't have bad timing with that. And it's in a point in which I can't jump over it. That's when it really sucks. Bum 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 dun dun dun. But I'm glad we're ending Battle Royale week with Fall Guys, an unexpected way to do it. Someday I do need to upgrade the PC because Apex is a great game to have collabs with other VTubers. There's a lot of tubers that play Apex, and playing it with them would be great. And it's already telling me that my PC is starting to get on that time in which it's time to upgrade. It's time to start getting for that. And I'm really not sure if I should go for the live to the avatar first or that. Because if I go for the PC first, it will make the performance with the live to the avatar better. If I go for the live to the avatar first, that's gonna be good to have. Because it's something that's been long overdue for me. However, the PC may not perform that well. I mean, I still have a nice selection of games to play that won't be too demanding on my PC. So there's that. Yeah, pretty much like many of the games I've played so far. Master Duel, FF14, Lotro, SOTOR. If I get back on that. Fortnite is kind of manageable in low graphics. Rumbleverse, I think, is manageable. Just one more needs to be eliminated. Yeah, that's where it gets tricky, you see? You kind of have to go back a little bit. We're not the only 3 remaining, right? Whoa, 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 whoa. You see, that's where it gets tricky. Ugh! Oh my gosh, okay. I saw how they got eliminated. How many of us are left? How many of us are left now? Because it gets faster and faster. It was about to get really fast right there. I'm so glad they got eliminated there because I'm not sure I would have been able to survive that final one. 9, okay. We are like the Fellowship of the Ring, like the Nazgul. We are the final 9. But unlike the Fellowship of the Ring, unlike the Nazgul, we are all against each other. Oh, Blast Ball final round. Okay. This is the only solo final round that I've ever won. And I only won thanks to luck. Because the other player kind of fell instead of me eliminating them. But the game kind of gets like this. Okay. Ugh. Bam, bam, bam. And by the way, that stream talking about like VTubing stuff and the future and all that, I think it might be good to make it be a collab with somebody else. Seeing what they have to say. There's a lot of VTuber friends that I know would have a lot to say about the topic, and I would love to hear their perspective on it. The trick is with those blast balls, by the way. You gotta be really careful not to be caught on their blast. Like, I'm trying to right now, but ugh. Gets to be really tough sometimes. And also timing it so that instead of exploding on you, it explodes on somebody else. It's just like the Super Mario ball bombs. That's a difficult word for me to say, ball bomb. Prefer to call them bombs sometimes instead of their actual name. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky. We are at 5 players left. 4 more need to be eliminated. Somebody might throw a blast ball at me. I need to be really careful right there. Wow, super tricky. This Among Us. Oh, I eliminated them. I eliminated them there. Nice. 3 left. We are the final 3. Top 3, baby. Top 3. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes, come on. Oh, I was so close. I was so close. Ah, okay, one of them. Okay, we're the final 2. We're the final 2. We're the final 2. So close. So close. So close. Come on. No. That nearly got me. That nearly got me there. It's hard to throw it correctly. Shit. Ah! That was so close. Ah! It's so difficult to get it right. But now everything is falling apart and we're in the final ring. Whoa, that nearly got me though. I need a ball! Hey, that's not fair. I'm not getting anything. And when I do get something, it just gets blasted away. But that's just luck. That's just luck. Okay, we're gonna try to push each other off, I guess. I don't know. That's not gonna work out. I don't think either one of us is gonna be able to push the other. But we can relent. Neither of us can relent an inch. Because if we do... Oh my gosh, what is gonna happen here? What is gonna happen here? What can we do? I can't... No, they will push me off. They're gonna push me off! They have an advantage. They have an advantage. Because I'm the one that's by the edge. And their edge... Is this just gonna last forever, then? Oh, man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Ah! Oh! 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 Did I win? Ah! Yes! Wow! Ah! Can we get some emojis in the chat for that. That is the most clutch victory I've ever seen. Victory. 3, 2, 1, Zero, never give up. Oh yeah. That is the best victory ever. Not only is it a solo victory, it's one of the most clutch things ever. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That is the best thing ever. We got some nice level ups. Continuing to get points. The plan has come together. The master plan has come together, and I am king of Fall Guys. I feel so cracked. That was like a millisecond close, but I made sure to jump and to also leap, which I think helped. Though to be fair, I think the other player also did that. I gotta use the crown now. Hold on. I got to give myself the crown that I have just earned. Yeah, forget about Charles III. This is the king right now. Hey. This is the coronation that will make the news. Oh, yes. Wow. That was a fantastic victory. 次元の扉を運命を人がに新たな歴史を刻め I'm gonna have to make a clip out of that later. Fantastic victory. The sweet victory, yeah. Hey, again, the silver lining to not playing Apex Legends again was that we got to experience that right there. Wow. Is there something that looks fitting for royalty or for a winner? It's time to change my outfit again after that beautiful, beautiful victory. Yeah, this is champ. Let's go back to this one. We only had like one short game with that. Let's try it again. I'm gonna do it with AI Construct, with this color. That seems to fit really nicely. But the face, what should we do for the face? Maybe the orange one? You know what? I'm gonna keep that one. My purple eyes one. Just like me. Only they're not spirally. You're never gonna see different eyes because one of the things they try to do the most is that no matter what skin you have, the little eyes are always visible in some way or another. That's part of the brand of Fall Guys. I will not get over that. That's a fantastic way to end Battle Royale week right there. With this great crown. Hell yeah. But the show must go on. And that show is with more Fall Guys stuff. Thank you so much for being here with me on this Saturday night. Or Sunday morning. Maybe even Sunday afternoon. I don't know. Depending on your time zone. I hope it's been as hype for you as it has been for me. I am so happy that things worked out. I'm noticing a few frames are dropping. Hopefully the internet hasn't been bad because when I'm playing the game and concentrating so much on it, I'm not able to monitor it as well. So I can't quite see when OBS is telling me that things are unstable, or when my Twitch dashboard is telling me the bitrate is unstable. But alright, we're back to solo, because I have gotten some supposed lag in the game. And I say supposed because if you look at the lower right of the screen, a little bit close to me, it tells me the bandwidth. It's giving me that bandwidth icon, which I think means there's some lag, but when I actually play, I can't detect any lag actually happening, so I don't know. But yeah, I mean, if I won that away, clearly the game is still having a good enough connection. So there's that. I gotta get some celebratory ice cream or maybe the chamomile. That's exactly how it should be, you know? The final game of Battle Royale week should have a victory. I think it's too much to ask to have like the literal final game I played today when I end the stream to be with victory. It could be, but it's too much to ask. But at least one game ends in a victory. I would have taken just that squad victory, but we also got a solo victory right there. The most clutch victory ever. Or so far. If I end up playing enough of Fall Guys, I think we're gonna have more clutch victories like that one. So close, man. Oh, and I was first place on this. Nice. We're killing it today, maniacs. We're killing it. That's what I'm talking about. Bum, 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 bum. We had a dead Among Us guy. Not sure if you saw them. The bones sticking out there. When you use the regular Among Us skin, there's a percentage of chance that it's gonna show up dead at the start of the round. And I've had that happen to me several times. I don't remember what the odds are, what the percentage is exactly. So yeah, I'm not sure about that one. The Whirly Gig, let's go. But I got the gold medal on that last one. Might be my first gold medal on it, I'm not sure. These are the Fall Guy Olympics, baby! Another fun thing about the next season is that, well, if it's anything like every season that they've had so far, it's gonna have new maps, it's gonna have new rounds, new games. And that's always extremely fun to look at. And I will say something, by the way. Whether you saw the win earlier or you're just coming in right now, anytime you see me wearing a crown on the stream, it means I did get a win earlier. So, feel free to ask me about it. Feel free to ask me if I'm winning, son, you know? Are you winning, son? And the answer will be yes, Dad. I have won today. I actually forgot to do that yesterday. I should have done it. Wearing a crown for the Fortnite victory. And of course the crown has my colors. I probably need to modify it so that it looks a little bit better. Like, oh shoot! Ah! I got overconfident there. That was not overconfidence, that was just bad luck. Overconfidence and bad luck, an awful combination. The two things already by themselves are bad. Imagine doing it like this. Okay, I was very close to not qualifying, but we got it. That was very close. At least it's not like Fortnite in which you have a crown and then you gotta win again to get a crown royale, as they call it. That champ outfit looks great, though. I am a champ. The only thing, though, is that because it's a 2D object and I'm 3D, when I turn around, it ends up looking really weird. But whatever. It's part of the charm, you might say. Another reason why I want to go for a live 2D avatar. Since I want to lean into the anime look even more. And I want that particular style, particular quality, if you will. When you put objects like that on your avatar, they flow in better. They end up looking better in that way. Another thing I will say about the crown, though, there may be some games that I play in which I will be wearing the crown even though I didn't win. Like Civilization, for example, because I'm the leader of the civilization. I'm like the king of that, the emperor. Even if I'm supposed to be like the president, if I'm playing like Canada or America or whatever. You know, a country that doesn't have emperors or tsars or kings or pharaohs. All the words for royalty. I like wearing it. But there aren't that many games like that right now. I would think it's maybe like other strategy games of the same type, like Age of Empires. Oh my god! Well, that's it. Yeah, those rhinos are lethal. There's some strats that people pull in which they actually go into the bouncy things outside by themselves to avoid them. I was hoping I would get farther. But I'm still wearing that crown from that victory. I've still got it. And we got to see the new victory animation, by the way. In the midst of the excitement, I didn't mention it. It looks really nice. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, Crusader Kings, Hearts of Iron, Age of Empires, Civilization, maybe Stellaris for all I know. You are kind of like the ruler right there, right? Maybe I should get like a captain hat if there's anything like that, if I become the captain of a ship, like in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Oh yeah, like Assassin's Creed Mirage has been announced today, and I didn't pay attention to anything else. I'm not sure if they confirmed that there's an Assassin's Creed 1 remake or something like that. If there is, I really need to take a look at it because I think I will really want to play that one. I've been looking forward to an Assassin's Creed 1 remake for a long time. A remaster might be fun too, but yeah. After a long time, we may see an Assassin's Creed game again on the stream. And well, there's Origins and Odyssey, but that's another story. One day, one thing I think I want to do, or I maybe will do, it really depends on what you, the audience, wants, how the response is to this in terms of viewership and interest, but what I want to do is to do a complete playthrough of the entire Assassin's Creed series from the start, from the first game. And if there's an Assassin's Creed 1 remake out at the time... Ah! My jumps! You messed up my jumps, you bastards! Ah! That's the jelly bean traffic, as I call it. I like calling it like that. It's a funny name. And this game is funny. So it fits. Yeah. We did not perform well, sadly. We have a very precarious 9th place. A very precarious 10th place right there. That's a great looking outfit though. On this Fall Guy. I think we barely qualified. But we made it. I thought for sure we were gonna be out. That's the beauty of the squad. If that had been solo mode, I would not have qualified. For sure. I would have been too late. That's a lovely looking Cuphead, by the way. I actually played a little bit of Smash Bros. Yesterday, and I used the Cuphead outfit for my Miis. And it looks exactly like Cuphead, so it feels like you're literally just using Cuphead. I probably should have used the Cuphead song. I think there's one that you can use for stages. I don't think I'm ever gonna play Cuphead because I don't like high difficulty games like that, but that doesn't mean I don't appreciate the art style and everything they do in that game. It's a masterpiece. Cuphead is an absolute masterpiece, and I can say that as somebody who never wants to play it. I've seen a lot of gameplay here and there from other streamers when I've seen their live streams. One day I may have to watch a long play just to see the story and just watch it as if I were watching an actual cartoon, right? Seems like a fun idea. And one thing they should definitely do is do a sequel or another game in that same art style. 100%. Oh, did you see that? Cuphead. Cuphead actually... Speaking of Cuphead, did you see what the Cuphead player did? They're pulling a trick right there. They're actually falling intentionally so that they spawn further ahead and they save themselves a little bit of time. I see what they did there. After they clear the checkpoint, they fall intentionally so that they spawn further ahead. I think that's what they did. I could be very wrong, but I think that's what they did. That was awful, by the way. Some awful rotten luck on me. The rest of the squad is not doing that well either, sadly. It tilts way too far on one side, and it's the end of us. But that's the danger of this game. That's the danger of Seesaw. As you can see right here also. I'm too far behind because of this. But this is my favorite part of the song. Listen. I really need to speak slower. A lot of the time I stutter and I don't say a lot of words correctly because I speak too fast. Honestly, this happens to me in Spanish as well if I were to speak in Spanish on the stream. One day I'll have a Spanish speaking stream. Maybe solo, maybe a collab, maybe both. Being accompanied there by Mechagodzilla at the end. I just get too excited, damn it! These games are blood pumping. What can I do? I can't help it. Dun, 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 dun. We did okay. We ended up being the second place, which was very unexpected. I think everybody had those troubles with the seesaws, actually. It wasn't just us. But that Cuphead player is pulling some pro moves right there. I noticed that. I'm gonna pay some attention to them in the next rounds and see what they do. Keep a lookout on that one. They are a Fall Guys superstar. A Fall Guys maniac. We've met all sorts of maniacs in the games we've played, you know? Many maniacs that have kicked our asses in Blood Hunt, in Rumbleverse, in Fortnite, in Royale, and now in Fall Guys. We would have met some in Apex, but sadly didn't happen. There is a lot of work I'm gonna need to do in OBS in the next 3 days. Next stream is probably gonna be on Wednesday. Yeah, because I still want to have a 4-day stream week. I'm thinking maybe it's a good time to have a 3-day stream week and start until Thursday. From Thursday to Saturday, so that I maybe have more time to adjust OBS, but... I'm gonna take the risk. The thing is, I'm going to do a lot of things. Probably gonna have to reinstall OBS, to put a long story short. And if it doesn't reinstall correctly, and if I do something wrong there... So much fruit! Ah! Fruit is supposed to be good for you! Not like this! Let's be careful with that log. Ah yes, the most delicious fruit. A big piece of log. A big piece of wood. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, those changes to OBS because of that might take me a while. So there's that. That's a nice Sonic the Hedgehog banner they have right there, by the way. In the lower left. Hopefully you got to see that. I think we may be about to get into a final round. We have 4 squads. Maybe not the final round. The second to last or the last one. Let's see. I do not like the look of this. I smell something very difficult here. Greasy Peak. Okay, it's not the final one. But yeah, it's gonna be difficult. I don't usually perform well in this one. And the squad is... Well, actually, I'm not sure how they're doing. Yeah. I'm not sure if the others are doing well or not. I think they're doing about the same as me, which means they're not doing well. Okay, Freezy Peak. I gotta figure out better strategies for this one. Be careful with the punching gloves. Funny enough, I have punching gloves myself with the outfit I'm wearing. But I don't want to be the one taking punches. I want to be the one dishing them out. Careful with the snowballs. They really delay you a lot. Gotta be careful with them. And also with those ramps. You do not want to be caught in them. Or actually, Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, okay, that could have been worse. Had a nice checkpoint there. Ah, that could have been worse. Ah. Alright, let's try to go this route. Yeah, I think it's a lot faster still than going through the snowballs. The one with the snowballs at least. How are we even doing though? We're in the second place, but it's not exactly a comfortable second place, I think. Third place now. Oh, actually, only one squad is gonna get disqualified. I thought it would only be the top 2 squads, actually. What are you doing? No, you're going the wrong way, friend. No, don't go there. What are they doing? Are they throwing the game or are they doing this intentionally? It's hard to tell. Because if they are, you know, that's a report. That's got to be a report. No, I don't think they meant that on purpose. Yeah, like a lot of the times, somebody doesn't know the map. It happens to everyone, especially when it's your first time playing it. And you just go the wrong way or do something wrong. It doesn't necessarily mean you're throwing the game. There's definitely many times in which it's worth reporting a player. I know because I've done it a lot, but that is not one of them. We were the third place. We were very close. I see that the Cuphead player, the Cuphead squad is still here. That's probably gonna be the winner. But I'm still gonna do my best, and I'm still playing to win. With the aim to win, to get another crown for the team. I'm just very happy that I got that solo crown. That's literally the second solo game I ever win. Ever. Like, not this season, not this live stream, not this week, this month, no. Ever. Ever. And it's also the same last round as last time, only the way I won was very different. You can still see the clip, by the way. There's the clip if you look through them. I think it's there, of the Fall Guys victory I got, where the other player just fell. Very unfortunate for them, but it can happen. I mean, it could have happened to me. But there, we were so evenly matched that it went down to the game just forcing us out. Otherwise, it was gonna go on forever. So, very well done on Mediatonic, on the game developers, on the designers. That's very well thought out. It's like making the storm circle smaller and smaller and smaller. And when you can't make it any smaller, you end up moving it. So that players are gonna die some way or another. It would be a good idea to go to that other side, actually. Oh, that was so close, that was so close! Ah! Gotta be careful! That was so close. Hopefully we're on the right side of history here. Oh, that Cuphead player, did you see that? They're dirty! Dirty! They grabbed me for a moment to botch my jump. He's so dirty. They're so dirty, I mean. Kitanai. That's how you say dirty in Japanese. Duolingo taught me that. Kitanai! Kitanai yatsu. Kitanai mono. Kisama. Kitanai. A lot of people are doing grabs. You can hear them, the little pop that they do. The little... Hopefully you heard that through the mic. I think you heard that one. It's extremely crowded here though. Only one person eliminated. So far, people are about to die more. Cuphead guy is still here. They're a pro player. Kinda dirty maybe? Yeah, they are grabbing people. I just saw that. They're dirty. They're dirty. That's not a maybe. That is Kitanai. They are dirty. I'm not saying it's wrong to do it. I'm just saying it's dirty. Some people might use the term cheese or whatever. I prefer the term dirty in this case. Like that player just did. They grabbed me. It cost them 2, but I mean, there's only one member of my squad left. Cuphead guy is gonna win it. I just know it. That bastard. They're gonna grab. They're both grabbing each other at this point. Yeah, that's a good strategy. I honestly wouldn't grab, not because I don't want to be dirty, but I don't think I would be able to do it properly while still being able to jump. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do the report. I just wanted to quit the game there. But yeah, I told you, Cuphead guy won. I told you. Cuphead guy was the final survivor. They are a Fall Guys maniac. Right there. Did you see that? Kitanai! Kitanai mono. I just like saying that in Japanese. And one of these days we also need to have another Japanese learning stream. Could be in Duolingo, could be in something else. If it's something else, I would rather stream that on YouTube, honestly, because there's not a good category for other things in YouTube. In Twitch. Like if I just do it in general, just watching a video or playing another video game that doesn't have a category. Like, for example, Learn Japanese Survival is a trilogy of games on Steam. And each game is hiragana, katakana, and kanji. I started the game, but I just left it a while ago. I started the hiragana one. I haven't done the katakana one, though. Nor the kanji one. I've been stuck in hiragana for a while. And that's because I want to master it to the point that, like, I can read it instantly. Instantly. And I haven't gotten to that point yet. But I gotta tell you, Duolingo is seriously helping me for that. Seriously helping me. While we're waiting, let me check some things on my dashboard here. Oh yeah, I still had the Jungle Book tab open. I'm now just noticing that. Ah, no, don't open another window. Hold on. I was opening another window there, didn't mean to do that. Dun 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 dun. Alrighty. Seesaw, seesaw, shenanigans. There's an alliteration for you right there. Seesaw shenanigans. I love my alliterations. That's why I went for Fortnite Friday yesterday, and I usually go for Final Fantasy XIV Friday. I do want to go back to Final Fantasy XI one day if I'm able to. And one day, if I have both games running, I would love to be able to do a Final Fantasy Friday in which we play both of them. Would have to probably be a long stream. At least 6 hours long. Because a 4-hour stream would be 2 rounded up hours for each game, for 11 and 14. And I say rounded up because, you know, we have breaks, we have the stream start time. When I end the stream, it's not really 2 entire hours for both of them. Just like so far, how long have I been live? I've been live for 2 hours and 1 minute, not counting that first hour in which I attempted to play Apex. So it's been 2 rounded up hours of Fall Guys, but I had a lot of just chatting and some breaks, doing other things. Taking a moment to acknowledge the rates, the subscription. Thank you so much, everyone. You know, maybe I should stream on Saturday night more often. Because a lot of other people stream. It's not just for me to get the rates, but it's for me to do the rates. Because I did notice that there's some people live. When we finish the stream, it might be worth rating them when we finish. I think some of them are worth rating, but I think I'm gonna go for someone that I've never rated before. If she's still live. One important thing that I keep forgetting is to keep checking how long they have been live. To sort of maybe see, to open their stream first. And to see if maybe they're on their ending soon screen or they're about, you know, the chat is saying goodbye or something. Because otherwise I can rate someone when they're ending. I've had that happen before. A lot of people have had that happen before. It happens. Sadly, our teammate couldn't make it here. But we still made it. We still made it. No worries, Bella girl. You try your best. They were just emoting at the end because there was nothing they could do. Like, there was only like 1 second, so they started emoting. Might as well just have fun there. I don't blame them. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, roll on. This is the one that seems so impossible to me. Well, they used the most difficult version of it. There's easier versions, but I highly doubt we're gonna get an easy version right now. This is not the first round either. I mean, that was the first round and we got a very difficult version. Yeah, this one looks tough too. No. Ah, Mediatonic, have mercy. Gods, Fall Guy gods, RNGesus, Lady Luck, Father Fortune, may you smile on me. Yeah, you see, it's like RNGesus is the child of Lady Luck and Father Fortune. We have some pantheon of like luck gods going on there. Gods of fortune and video games. Why not? Or I should say games in general, not just video games, because you could play something like Dungeons and Dragons and... Well, it's technically not a random number generator if you roll a die, a physical die, but it's still like a random number in a way, right? I mean, you could say... Well, arguably a die itself is a random number generator, right? A bunch of dice is a bunch of random number generators. Yeah. So you do pray to RNGesus as well as Lady Luck and Father Fortune. No? So yeah, you ever want to do your prayers for a heavily random game like this one? Oh, they went to the center. But how long can they stay there? I've seen people land in the center here, but... It gets tricky. It gets tricky, but it's doable. You're just gonna have to drop down at some point because you can't just stay there forever. But it does help with the checkpoints. I feel like the best thing to do is just to drop down there. Otherwise, it takes you too long, but I admire what my teammate is doing here. Bella girl. With that nice donut on the back. Makes me really crave a nice sprinkled pink donut like that. And they got respawned right there, but they advanced, I think. They advanced. That was great. That was really well done. You know what they should do? You know what what would be a really great feature for Fall Guys? The ability to like cheer on your partner when you're spectating them. Your squad mate, I mean. We're not gonna qualify, sadly, but it was fun. It was fun. Everybody did their best. Idle Games Athlete Bella Girl. I want to get that one. Idle Games Athlete. I like the sound of that. Like, I would cheer them on, and I would say, well done. Like, I don't know, you can maybe do like an emote, and they see a message pop up on a corner of the screen or something like that. Or they hear like some cheers from the audience that you are doing. Mario Party Superstars has something that's similar to that. You have like a taunt that you can do on the opponents when you're playing, when it's their turn. So that's a good one. Like every Battle Royale game should have that actually. Like in Fortnite, you have like a message that you say, do your best, you can do it, good luck. Survive, I don't know, something like that, right? You're the MVP, Pog, something like that. That's a great idea that should be implemented in Battle Royale games, honestly. Honestly, that's how I think we should do it. But alright. Well, I did say I have somebody in mind to rate, and we're about to do that because with this, we can call off the stream. And a particular fellow star idol VTuber might be having a 24-hour stream. She's been live for less than 3 hours, and there's something weird going on with her avatar and somebody she's collabing with right now. Somebody is like on her booba. That looks so funny. So we're gonna rate Biba Vibe, my star twin, and you're about to see why she's my star twin right there. But before I do that, first of all, once again, thank you so much to Gaia and Metroid for the rates, and to Adam, my brother, my good friend and supporter, for the 20 months as a subscriber. Resubscribing right now, in the middle of all the scuff, but he managed to resubscribe right there. Ladies and gentlemen, supernovas, maniacs of all ages and all types. That is the end of Battle Royale week in commemoration of Kamen Rider Geats, Rumbleverse, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt, Realm Royale, Fortnite, and Fall Guys. Apex Legends was not able to happen, but those were the 5 games we had this week, and a little bit of Dungeons and Dragons. I hope it was as much fun for you as it was for me. Many more special events are to come. Next week we go back to Final Fantasy XIV. I'm looking forward to continuing the thrilling storyline that we're in the middle of right now. But for now, I will be logging off, and wherever I see you next, on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, TikTok, YouTube, even Patreon perhaps, if you choose to support me there. Whatever way I see you next, my friends, I shall see you round. Happy weekend.